Well, as always, I love when we get wins at home. We have dropped a couple of heartbreakers here at Gentry Center, and tonight I'm just proud of my Lady Tigers for showing their heart, showing that intestinal fortitude to just stay with it and stick it out, gut it out. We had a real gut check today. Jasmin Shuler got over the hump as well offensively and shot the basketball tremendously. So I'm just extremely proud of the Lady Tigers today.
Let's talk about the last time at home. This time you go in with a 7-point halftime lead, like last time. You were ahead. All of a sudden, in the second half, when we come out, they jump up and they turn the tide and jump
Yes.
up by about 7. Talk about kind of what needed to turn after that.
We were talking in our timeouts and on the sideline about digging deep. We've had some times where in that Edwardsville game, we saw the lead slipping and people started to stop believing. And we almost looked a little bit nervous and we were hesitant out there on the floor. So we tried to keep us focused, try to keep us in go mode, try to keep us with here and now thinking. Can't worry about what just happened. We got to get the ball back or we've got to execute right now. So that's what we really tried to stick with in all of our timeouts, just not letting up, dig, dig, dig. That's all you heard us say in every single timeout today. And they continue to stay with it and got some big stops.
Jasmin, 38.
Wow.
Huge night. Awesome
that.
job. You look a little tired right now.
I am. I am.
That's what all day conditioning is for during
Yes.
practice. But, speak a little bit about that. Obviously you guys had a good flow going, and there were times where it continued to go where timeouts weren't coming, including the media timeouts. So everything was just go, go, go all the time.
Yes, at practice, they always stress about digging and continue to go back and forth. And, that's why we do possessions in practice. There was critical times where we turned the ball over, but still we had to have that confidence in that on defense, let's get it back. So I think tonight was all about confidence and really trusting each other.
Coach had mentioned something about getting over the hump. What did you feel tonight?
Oh, my position coach, Coach Wynn, told me the key thing was the elbow. When I shoot, use my legs, hope to follow through. And tonight, I think I slowed the game down mentally, let it come to me, and just did what my coach told me to do, was to shoot it.
And I want you to actually talk both on this, and either one can go first here. 18 assists on the night, and was spread out quite a bit. Everybody was sharing the ball, but it was great watching attack and then kicking the ball out to different people or finding people underneath and such. Talk a little bit about that. It was great ball work.
Well, I'll start. The thing we've been talking about in practice is team offense. We stressed a lot about team defense, everybody helping and rotating, but we really wanted to talk about team offense here lately, finding that open man and being ready to shoot when we kick it to you. One of the things we had on the board today was for you to make your layups, you make your little chippies inside, and you focus to knock down those open looks. And because we were pushing the ball in transition, we were able to kick it to people where all they had to do was lay it up. And that shows that we were in go mode. Sometimes we stand and we watch the person with the basketball, but when everybody is running and people will deliver the ball to each other in places where we can score, we make the game a lot easier. So that's the only way we got those assists tonight, was to continue to run and push and attack, and you can hand it to teammates for wide open looks.
Same thing.
I agree with Coach. We always talk about one more pass and being ready to shoot. And, it goes back to confidence and trusting each other that she's going to knock that shot down. So I think tonight was really, really about trusting and having that heart to dig.
Well, and continuing on that, now there were a couple times where there were even a couple great passes. Unfortunately, the ball got away from a couple people and this type of thing. But it just kind of seemed like there were a lot of times where you guys knew where somebody was on the court. You guys knew where somebody was. So can you speak on that? Just kind of.
That comes with trusting and, again, working on our passing to the post, relocating, moving without the ball, things like that. So when the game came, it was easy.
Speak a little bit on, if you would, Coach, trailing late and coming down. Jasmin had a big shot. Kim with a big 3 late, and Hess, and she finished 10 points, and I think 8 of them came in the last
Down the stretch,
2 minutes
yeah.
and overtime.
Yeah.
Was basically where she came in. So.
We've been trying to tell everyone to be option one. It's nice when you have someone like Shuler who just couldn't miss, but we knew other people were going to have to step up. And so I think it was more about us making good decisions down the stretch. We have a few possessions where we let things get away from us, but down the stretch, everybody wanted to win, so everybody was ready. And when those shots came and they were wide open, they were able to knock it down. That took a little bit of pressure off of Shu. She knew they were locking on to her, so when other people can step up, I think Kesey took 2 threes right there in a row when she made her first one, and then Kim stepping up. We need more people to just kind of fill in those places. We know that Shu can't go for 40 whole minutes doing that same thing, but certainly other people have to step in and fulfill their roles. Kim has been a little bit passive lately, and she stepped up and was aggressive at a time that we needed it. So this is, again, about people believing in themselves, teammates believing in one another. On the sideline, every time someone got ready to take a shot, the bench was up, and they were yelling at them saying to knock it down, and you got it. So that they were feeding into one another, and it made everybody want to share in that. So I'm just proud of them for sharing in that confidence out there on the floor today against a very good team.